I wanted to stay within black and white and grey throughout, but you make me blush. And change my entire resolve is lost. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. A warm welcome and congratulations to all of you for being part of our history in the making. May I request all of you to stand up for a moment and applaud each other as she was all of you. Soon you have to vote for the best dressed male and female. Take a look around. You look happy, truly happy. Thank you. Kindly be seated. Remember Gulliver's Travels? You're in school? What sets off a big war in Lilliput, where Gulliver landed, was a simple thing. The little egg. Should the egg be broken, the boiled egg be broken, on the small end or on the big end? Raging debate divided the country almost into two. Reminiscent of what we hear somewhere else. Before we decide who has to pay for the wall that Donald Trump will build between America and Mexico, question, why should a country of immigrants ban migrants? Stephen Covey answered, when drawn between two alternatives which are opposing and fairly equal, like it is in America, it's 40-50 for and against, the best way out is what he calls the third alternative. The third alternative is not your way, it's not my way, it's a better way, he says. Question, couldn't the Lilliputans agree to break the egg in the middle? They wouldn't have been any war. Question, could they not have immigration with restrictions? I'm sure wisdom will prevail, and you will see that happening in the United States of America, which now stands divided. That takes me to the theme of the day, black and white and grays. Grays in plural. I encourage you to use that not only in your dressings, but also when you speak. And others to upload it upload it when they use it. Between the definitive black and the white lie 1,000 possibilities, as we will see today. Closer home, this milestone meeting has two parts. Act 1 is table talks, where all your preparations come to nil and all your resolve dissolve. We will see soon. And Act 2 is a milestone within a milestone. Medley's first ever maiden debate session, adding meaning to the name Medley. What does Medley mean? So, we are adding meaning to the name Medley. Congratulations. To take things forward, I call upon Toastmaster Ramalingam, who is the general evaluator. Before he takes the stage away from me, let me say this, that as he has been introduced, he is a Division I Director, a former Medley President, and talking about speaking and debating, for him, it all started in the 6th standard. It went flat, he says with great honesty. But he continued, you know him, that he doesn't give up. 12th standard, he started breaking even. And thereafter, he discovered, rather, my mistake, Medley discovered Mr. Ram.
Thanks, Thomas, for the lovely introduction. Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. I joined Medley between its 150th meeting and 175th meeting. I still remember those days. Toastmaster Varadarajan was the president of the group. We'll hardly have 15 members as alternates. From that, this 375th meeting transformed a lot. It's a huge transformation, I would say. People in the hall who have gone through the entire journey, like distinguished Toastmaster Sundar Raman, or distinguished Toastmaster Guru Prasad, or Toastmaster Sunil Jose will definitely agree to how this transformation was possible. Any guesses? Of course, Mohan told, many leaders have contributed for this growth. Yes. Any other major contribution?
Based on feedback.
Yeah, he got the point. He nailed it. In every meeting, we'll give feedback not only to members, and also for the entire meeting we give a feedback. General evaluator evaluates the entire meeting proceedings and gives feedback, how the meeting is going, how the meeting went, what went well, what went wrong. In fact, these suggestions were compiled by ExCom secretary, and in the ExCom meeting this is given. These are all the recommendations we have got from general evaluator. What do we do with this? So ExCom discusses and implements certain things. That is how we progressed over a period of time. So 175 to 375, from just 15 members as attendance to more than 50 members as attendance is possible because of this continuous feedback which we have analyzed and implemented. So today my role will be evaluating today's meeting proceedings and give feedback at the end of it. For this I have got a team. That team. T represents timer. Today the role of timer will be played by someone who also started his first public speaking, not in his 6th standard, but when he was in first standard, just when he was 6 years old. And he is a humorous champion from Medley Toastmasters Club, and he was past area director, division director, division I director. It is none other than distinguished Toastmaster Guru Prasad. Timer role, please.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. Good afternoon and a warm welcome to the 375th of Medley. I'm very proud that I am part of this milestone. It seems that ExCom realized that it's a long time since I visited Medley. I've been spending my time elsewhere, not spending productive time here. So that time is your problem, be the timer of the day. Here I am, your timer of the day, Guru Prasad, with light blue, medium blue and dark blue. I missed checking my WhatsApp. Well, when I was in my school days, I had a lot of Jain Marwadi friends. There's nothing to do with caste or something, but you should understand why I am stressing the fact that a Jain Marwadi friend standing along with me is nothing but the theme of the day. Black and white. Then I joined my college. I had a set of friends who used to tell somebody, "Cause where is Guru? That fair-looking guy is over there." So Guru was on a different contrast in his school days, became a different person in college days because of this surrounding crowd. This black, white or grey contrast is totally relative. There is nothing called absolutely something is white, something is black, something is grey. But it has a lot of meaning throughout our life, that's what I believe. We start with almost nothing, aspiring to achieve everything. That process of moving from black to white is full of grey patches. That's how you grow. So as a timer, I'm going to be your accountant of the day. You've been given a credit of some time for your performance here, and I'm going to be the accountant checking how efficiently you are spending that credit, how useful it is. I'm going to tell you what went good or bad. You're going to start, in this case, you're going to start with white, full of credit, and you're going to end with 0 in black. I'm going to be monitoring, watching you, telling you what are the gray zones that you're crossing. Why so much of lecture for a timer today? Because there is nothing much for me to do today, because when two events are happening, either I'll cover my time by explaining about black, white and grey. Today is going to be an eventful day with major 2 events. One starting with table topic session, where every speaker will have a time of 1 to 2 minutes. I'll be showing green at first minute, yellow at first minute and 30 seconds, and red at second minute. Thanks. I was about to mention this. Next is going to be an event called debate. The timing for every performer of the debate is going to be 4 to 5 minutes. At 4, I'll be showing green. At 4 minutes 30 seconds, I'll be showing yellow. At 5, I'll be showing red. For those of you who are in doubt how those colors look like, show them all the 3 colors. You can turn back and see. Those are the 3 flags I'm going to be showing. I'll be marking your exact timing. Is there any qualification or disqualification today based on 30 seconds?
4 minimum, 5. That sentence you can complete, or you can complete.
Okay. For table topics, as usual, there will be a 30 seconds grace time. You can finish up or you can extend earlier or later. That will be noted down by me, and I'll be presenting my report at the end when general evaluator calls for me. Please accountant in case of submitting his balance sheet.
Thank you so much, Guru. Now, again, the tag team represents accountant. Today, the role of accountant will be played by someone who is a director of IT support in Flextronics. He believes in life there are many gray areas, but still then he tries to keep everything in black and white. It is none other than Toastmaster Karthikeyan Raj. Please bring your role.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Fellow Toastmasters and guests. My duty as an accountant is to listen to the verbal distractions such as you know, so, but, and other filler words or sounds. I will also keep a track of repeated words like the, I, mean. So whatever repetitions of words that we use during the speech. Lastly, I will keep a track of also the long pauses that are distracting. I will keep a track of these speaking errors in writing for each of the speakers and give a report at the end when the report general evaluator calls. Over to you.
Sure. Thanks, sir. Now the role of grammarian will be played by someone who works for Scope International. And when I asked him what is his priority in life, he simply told me, my first and foremost priority. I have got 2 daughters. They are my first and foremost priority. It is none other than Toastmaster Balamani.
Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. As grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to the language usage. I take note of any misuses of the English language, as well as any outstanding uses, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is iridescent. Iridescent. I'll just write it down so that you can. Which means display a play of lustrous colors like those of the rainbow. An example of using the word is in iridescent cloth. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I'll give a word of the day report and grammatical usage report and call it one to close the
Thank you. With that, I'll again come back in the second half and give my feedback for observing the entire meeting. Now, I'll hand it over to Toastmaster Thomas.
Rounding up, we now move on to Act 1, table topics. We entered this Act 1 with Toastmaster Ashish. Toastmaster Ashish, you know him, you know how he holds forth here and owns the stage and communicates to us. But he told me something interesting, that in school he kept away from the stage. He was more than scared of the stage. But then he realized that he has to overcome it. Made a very conscious attempt, attended training, and then got into Toastmasters to start on what is obviously a working, efficient, effective improvement journey. So I request Toastmaster Ashish to take us on to the meeting.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. So now comes the most exciting part of Toastmasters, where the heartbeat goes up, the excitement just goes through the roof. So, so before I begin and take you to that exciting journey, for the benefit of just let me iterate what table topics is basically. So in table topics, what I do is I pick up randomly some speakers, call them onto the stage, give them a topic to speak on, which they can speak for 1 or 2 minutes. But since today we have a milestone meeting, so I tweak the rules a little bit. Now I'll call, instead of 1 speaker, I'll call 2 speakers, one from this side and one from this side. They have to come to the stage. I have a set of picks in my pocket. I'll pick one of the speaker has to pick one pick. There will be a topic written in that he should not say it to anyone. He should enact it to the other speaker standing there. And third speaker has to speak about that topic. So the winner will not be one speaker, it will be a combination. A player will win competition. So that is how this has been designed. Now what will be those topics? You might feel that how can I enact a lengthy topic? So rest assured I have not done something like that. I have aligned all my topics related to our meeting theme, that is black, white and gray. So set the context, let me tell you a very interesting story related to this. A small boy came running to his grandfather and insisted to tell a story. Grandfather said, okay, I'll tell you a story about 2 wolves. One was black wolf and one was white wolf. Black represented all the evil things, arrogance, pride, arrogance, ego, anger, lies and all that. And the white wolf represented all the positives of life. Helpfulness, truthfulness, and all that, helping nature and all that. And both these wolves had an intense fight among themselves. And they have been fighting for ages. And these 2 wolves reside in our human beings as well. They have continuously fights among themselves. And whoever wins, they take the human nature. So, the grandfather said that these wolves even reside in each other. So the boy was little puzzled. He said, if that is the case, then which wolf will win? Grandfather said, the one whom you feed. Boy was surprised. He said, okay, that is the case, then I'll do one thing. I'll not feed that wolf. I don't want it to win. Grandfather said, if you do that, the black wolf will hide within your body, and whenever in your life you are down, you are weak, that wolf will attack you with full force and harm you, and you will take wrong decisions about your life. So never ever starve something or suppress something, rather feed both the wolves as per the need. Although the black wolf represents evil, but it does have certain things that are good. Though it has arrogance, it also has pride. It has courage, it has fearlessness. So use these things instead of suppressing them. So feed both the wolves and use them for the welfare of the society and welfare of the mankind. So now we have a topic where there is a white on one side and there is a black on one side. But life is what the colors that are in between this. There are thousands of colors that fall in between these 2 extremes. And that is what makes this life beautiful. So what I have done, I have picked those colors as topics. Each color represents a human value. Suppose red, which represents anger or something like that. So that sheet will have a color's name and as well as a human values enter in that. The speaker has to come and enact the color and the human nature that is associated with that color. Now we all have been wearing colorful dresses. So when you enact a color, you should not point out that should not be the case. Okay, so you have an suppose if it is a green color, draw a picture of tree or something like that, and that will represent green color. The speaker has to take that as a clue. But now since I have said tree as the thing, whenever you get a green color, you should not. So okay, so let us begin our contest. I am placing the checks here. Okay, so I'll choose first two speakers. So first user, and from this side I'll choose you.
Names, please. Names, please.
Yeah.
My name is Ramesh.
I'm Priya.
So who wants to elect?
I consider them as a team. Team timing is for both of them.
Ring. Chain. Mangalsutra. Socks. Shoes. Ankles. Yeah. White.
Tell color now.
White. Silver.
And what did you do?
That was it.
Silver stands for purity. Wellness.
No.
Upward. And loose. Betterment. I will better than that.
Even that is also fine. You just keep on.
Okay. So on upliftment. Betterment. Okay. So
We can have it.
okay, to just give in a very short of it. I have just recently heard, marriage is the only institution where you get the certificate before you get graduated. And to get the certification before graduation and to leave it lifelong, it definitely shows there has to be some understanding, and the process of betterment or the upliftment of each and every person is a gradual process. It takes time, and love has to be the foundation for the upliftment of this group.
Okay, so one suggestion I would give is like, if at all there is some positive virtue that is written there, it is not necessary that you have to go that. You can also talk against it. There's no rule to talk against it. So next two speakers are Dilip and why is doing
Nature.
Yeah.
Immediately. Thank you for giving the correct topic. That was one of my attributes. I'm very happy to say I'm very busy was my best Ability was my best quality from school itself.
Over the public speaking from lately, I've learned the humble nature from great Toastmasters like Sundar Raman and Guru. He's showing green card, he's still holding it.
Okay, one thing I can tell, if you are ever decided to join Toastmasters, unless you are humble enough to accept the feedback, you are not going to grow. If you are not flexible, if you are not receptive, that is the end of your Toastmasters.
Adding on to that, once you join Toastmasters, you need to be regular than humble. So
Okay, let us bring one more twist to this. Now I will take the virtue, and one speaker has to speak in favor of that, and another speaker has to speak against it. Okay.
Debate is already.
Clear. Yes. And so human virtue is aggression, which is represented by the color red. You have to speak in favor of that. Aggression. Aggression. In favor of aggression.
So red color is not coming into the mind only that it is aggressive. Red color is not only aggressive, it is not only the favor is main thing is if you are in danger you have to show red card. If you believe that timer is not having red card, what will happen to this meeting? You all will speak and you will sleep. Then we have to get the quota at the end of the time, then we have to leave. That is only going to happen. Red color is always good when you are having the right target and trying something. Then red color is going to help you.
Red color is very dangerous. Whenever you are traveling on the road, you are signaling red color. If you don't see the red color, you will face a lot of dangerous thing in your life. So instead of red, we can put some other color. That is very dangerous. We should not use or see the red color whenever you are starting a new task in your regular life.
The red color is showing like a blood, correct? Blood is the red color. Without blood, you cannot live in this body, correct? So that red is correct, readily available. Now you know, without red, you cannot stop me. I will speak. That's the red is very important here. So that is what red is very important. You have to support the red.
Yeah, obviously red color is very important. At the same time, we cannot compare the blood. Blood is red color. Obviously, we need the blood. But whenever we should not compare with positive thing for the blood. The same thing. Wherever you go, while traveling or whatever, whenever two guys fighting each other, the blood will come. So at the time, we cannot say blood is good. So blood should not come out from the body.
It is not there coming out the body. It is always good red, because when you are going to the road, if the red signal is not there, you see that you have to wait long time. Maybe you might have seen that during the flooded time. Even red signal was there. Now red is coming now. I have to stop it. So that is red is very, very important. I will give some more time.
So we are able to continue. He saw the red color.
Red is very important. Red is very important. You accepted that. So it is well, which is represented by purple.
So in our society, wealth is considered as evil. So if you see all the old movies, always the rich person is treated as a villain. So always the poor will be treated as hero, and all positive attributes will be given to the poor person who might not have worked, but the rich people, we always think that they have taken the short circuit and they have gone up. So that is the kind of projection we are given in the society. But if you see that rich people, they have contributed a lot to the society, and because of their wealth, so many employments opportunities are there, and because of that, so many people are surviving today. For example, if a company having 10,000 people, if that person is losing all his wealth, and if he is closing his business, immediately 10,000 people will lose business. So wealth is always good.
Yeah, according to me, wealth is not good. I disagree with Mr. Raman. Health is wealth. You should have a better health to lead your life. If you have a wealth, like Vijay Mallya also got a wealth, very good health. Wealth, what is the use in it? Even Davadev Rami, what is the use in it? You should have a health, good health to lead your life peacefully and honestly.
Yeah, sometimes people give examples like the exceptions as examples. So we have the exception case. But if you see many of these entrepreneurs, many of the big business people, because of their wealth, they have free mind and they are able to take care of their wealth, their health also. So they are not only able to take care of their wealth, their health, they are also able to take care of others' health as well. Wealth. So wealth is always good.
Yeah, but I disagree with Sundaram once again. You can take example only Microsoft. He is donating for cancer, AIDS and other things. But like the persons like SRM president was arrested last week. He got a wealth of 20,000 crores. But for 80 crores, he has committed a crime. Almost he killed one person. I disagree with Sundaram.
So I would like to again disagree with my other counterpart. So I never said that you have to become a rich person through shortcut methods. Again, he is giving a wrong example. So always you can choose the right path and become a rich person and try to help this society.
So the virtuous love, which is represented by
I'll take it.
yeah, whatever you
whenever you see the pink color, it always gives you a smile in your face. You can feel that the pink. Generally, the red color it resembles it reflects the love, but here I couldn't understand why the Toastmaster, the table topping master, attracted this, attached this red color with the pink.
I also love pink, but I have to talk against that. So actually, love, pink is a symbol of love. Okay. And whenever actually in my life I proposed to girls. When I proposed that girl, I thought actually I've been chatting with the girl for so long. Later I said, no, don't do like this. Don't call me with respect. Just call me with name. From that day itself, I stopped chatting with girls and stopped dating.
The pink color, it can. I've seen in a movie that it can just destroy the love life also. There is one scene in Pyar Ka Panchnama. That's an Indian movie. In fact, the girl, he went for shopping with his boyfriend, and then she asked that how is this pink dress. Then he said, yeah, this pink is good. Then she started explaining about this is not this magenta pink, this is this pink, this is this pink. So there are a variety of pink colors. So this guy couldn't able to understand what she is explaining about the pink color. So it can also destroy your love life.
Why want to waste our time by shopping? Because actually getting the girls to the shopping is less of time, is less of money. So we need to concentrate our growth first, then love. Okay. So as a man, our first priority is our career, then only girls. So avoid love. Avoid humility. So concentrate on our goal first, then love order will come.
Names, please. Names of these two people.
Ramakrishna.
Amit.
Okay, a big round of applause for all. Friends, on the finishing notes, life is whole box of crayons. Even if we don't like few of the colors in that, we need them to picture, to complete a picture. So life is a magnificent picture, and we should have all these colors within that to complete the picture. Thank you.
That was a lot more than net practice for debate. Would you agree? Yes. Great.